Hello and welcome to the Games That Matter Week 11 predictions video. Now, I've only got about 15 games on the slate this week, but like I said in the last video, I'm kind of in a rush. I know I'm putting these out really last minute, but it's with working two jobs and trying to work out going back to school. It's been really hectic on me, so I'm really sorry to push these late, and I'm really sorry to rush this one, but let's hop right into it. For the first time this season, week 11 of 15 weeks, including the conference championship, 16 if you include the Army-Navy game, this is the first one, week 11, where all of the games that matter, all of the ranked games, are on Saturday. So we're going to jump right into the Saturday games. Maryland at number 1, Ohio State. Now, I picked Ohio State to win this game. They're at home. Maryland's kind of a beleaguered team. They're having some troubles. They've had some ups, a lot of downs, and they've showed up a lot on this list as a non-ranked team. I'd be willing to bet they're one of the ranked teams that's played some of the most number of ranked opponents. But we'll find that out later. Next is number 4 Penn State at number 17 Minnesota. Now, the underdog part of me wants to pick Minnesota. The other underdog part of me wants so badly for game day to go to Minnesota. But the rational part of me knows the game day is going to go to somewhere else. That'll come up later. And the rational part of me is saying pick Penn State. So I'm picking Penn State to win this game. I think it will be close. Minnesota is the little engine that could. And if they beat Penn State, people will start taking them seriously. If they just play Penn State closely and lose a close game, people will take them seriously. But I'm picking Penn State on the road. Next is Vanderbilt at number 10, Florida. I got Florida winning this one at home. Vanderbilt's just too much struggle in that program this year. I'm picking Florida at home. Number 12, Baylor at TCU. Baylor is one of the lowest ranked undefeated teams left. For a reason, they haven't really played anyone yet. I think this is going to be not just their first real test, but I think this rivalry game means they're going to play Oklahoma next week. We know that. But Baylor is going to focus on TCU because this is a rivalry game. They're not going to overlook TCU for Oklahoma. They want to beat TCU. So I'm thinking Baylor on the road here, close, high-scoring game. Next is East Carolina at number 25, SMU. I'm picking SMU at home. SMU, I think, is going to rebound from that loss to Memphis last week and take out their frustrations on East Carolina. But East Carolina is probably going to hang with them, much like they did with Cincinnati. Next on the list is number 2 LSU and number 3 Alabama. You guys can probably guess this is where game day was going to go. I mean, I'm picking Alabama at home. Who do I want to win? I want LSU to win because I love Ed Orgeron and I love his story and I like the LSU team. That being said, again, the rational part of me tells me don't pick against Saban. So I'm picking Alabama to win this one at home. Close, though. Number 16, Kansas State at Texas. I went back and forth on this one. I'm calling for the upset. I am picking Texas to win this game at home over number 16 ranked Kansas State. It's going to be a close, hard-fought battle, but I'm picking Texas. Number 19, Wake Forest at Virginia Tech. I think Wake Forest is going to win this game, but it's going to be close. And I think that it'll probably be high scoring because Wake Forest is really good at scoring, and Virginia Tech has shown some life for it. So, pardon me, I think regardless, it's going to be a close, fun game to watch. I'm picking Wake Forest on the road. Next is UConn at number 20, Cincinnati. I'm picking Cincinnati to win this game. I think Cincinnati's got a chance here to sort of rebound from last week because they did drop because the college football playoff official rankings came out. They did drop, but they are still ranked and still in a position to control their destiny. I don't know the exact standings right now, but they could end up playing for the conference championship. We'll find out, though, as the weeks move on. But I got Cincinnati at home. Number 18, Iowa. At number 13, Wisconsin. Now, I think Wisconsin rebounds here, coming off some pretty nasty weeks for them recently. I think Wisconsin comes away with a victory here at home over Iowa. Low-scoring defensive slugfest. But I got Wisconsin at home. Missouri at number 6, Georgia. I'm picking Georgia to win this game. However, Missouri has some firepower behind them. Georgia needs to keep their eye out on them. Cannot be caught looking ahead to whatever they think they have ahead of this game. They need to focus on this game. Otherwise, Missouri could pull a South Carolina. That being said, I still think Georgia's going to win. Number 5, Clemson at NC State. Now, I've got Clemson winning this one on the road. I think NC State's going to keep it close for the first quarter, maybe the first quarter and a half, but Clemson will pull away. Number 15, Notre Dame at Duke. I'm picking Notre Dame to win this one on the road. That being said, Duke will keep it close. Duke is not a pushover by any means, and this is a Notre Dame team that needs to find themselves again, and they're still trying to, even after last week. I think that this Notre Dame's offense will start putting up more points, but it's going to take them a little later in the game to do it. I'm picking Notre Dame by a close margin on the road. Iowa State at number 9, Oklahoma. This is another game where I think the first half is going to belie a better game than it will end up as. I think Iowa State's going to play close with Oklahoma in the first half, maybe even be beating Oklahoma by the end of the first half. But I think Oklahoma's going to come back and just run away with it by the end of the second half. I got Oklahoma winning this one at home. And last but not least, Wyoming at number 22, Boise State. Now, I know Wyoming is an unranked team. That being said, Wyoming is a good team. So is Boise State. And Boise State has struggled with good teams, good unranked teams this season. I'm picking Boise State at home, but a close one. And you watch this one. If you have, nothing else to watch that night, give this one a watch. So that is it for the Week 11 predictions. If you guys like what I'm doing, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And leave a comment in the comments below. Let me know who do you think is going to surprise everyone and make it to the playoffs. Is Lee Corso's choice for the national championship, Utah, still alive, in your opinion? Let me know, and I'll catch you guys after the weekend for the Week 11 recap video.